Let's start at the top of our mat. Good. Lift up off of your heels onto your tippy toes. Lower your heels down, point your toe, curl them underneath you. Soften through your knees, draw your belly button in towards your spine, change sides. Inhale, arms up overhead, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Let that head fall nice and heavy. Inhale, lift halfway up, drag those fingertips up your shin. Exhale, forward fold. Come into a tabletop position. Good, let's find some cats and cows. Tilt your tail, your chest, and your chin to the ceiling. Draw your collarbones away from one another, east to west. Squeeze your shoulder blades together slightly. Press your palms into the floor. Round your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Scoop that tail under. Do that again. Tail, chest, chin to the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Now split those shoulder blades apart. Round your back. Good. Now find a flow. Inhale in that cow. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Curl your toes underneath you. Press off your knees, straighten your legs. Find a nice, easy down dog. Maybe your knees are bent. Maybe your heels are lifted. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Tilt your tail to the ceiling. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, rib cage towards the thighs. Good. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Soften through your knees. Slowly roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Inhale, lift halfway up. Walk out to a plank push-up position. Good. Drop your knees. Drop your hips. Lift your chest and chin to the sky. Zip up your pants. Shift back into a tabletop, into a downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften your knees. Roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, half lift. Walk out to a plank. Drop your knees. Sink your hips. Lift up. Good. Find a child's pose. Exercise number 1. You're in a tabletop position. Curl your toes underneath you. You're coming into, I'm going to move my water bottle. You're coming into a bear pose, hovering off of your knees. Diagonal right tap your right toe out, left side. Do same thing with the hands. Diagonal tap. Good. Now one hand, one leg. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Just your feet. Just your hands. Diagonal both, 1 and 1. Keep your knees low. One tap of the foot, one tap of the foot, one reach of the arm, and then one of everything. Chest is proud, belly in, knees are low. Keep it up. Whew. Good. Stay on your hands and knees. Find a plank. Hop or step to a bear pose. Plank, hop or step. Good. Now squat. Stand up. Good. One squat kick. Right and left. Hop back. Step back into a plank. Plank, bear, plank, stand up, squat, stand, kick, plank, hop in, hop out, hop in, lift up, squat. That heart rate's starting to rise. Whew. Good. On your knees, grab your glider, your slider, an old burp cloth. That glider is in your right foot, and then bring yourself to the edge of your mat, fingertips behind your ears. Extend that leg out to the right. Good, push that foot forward. Drop your heel, lunge. Good, now hinge at your hips as you extend that leg out to the side. Pull your belly in, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push those right toes away from your right hip. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo. Grab your band. Place it around your ankles. And grab your hand weights. Right foot is going to be moving. Knuckles come together. Reverse lunge. Right foot steps back. Step out to a wide lunge. Right heel pops. Reverse your lunge. Nice and slow. Sink that back knee down. Chest is proud. Hinge at your hips. Back is flat. Right heel stays lifted the whole time. Weight at the chest. Whew. Come on, your belly. Forehead is down. Arms at a diagonal. So right arm up at a diagonal, left arm low at a diagonal. Lift those arms up. Bend your elbows so your thumbs come towards your spine. Extend out diagonal, change sides. Bend. Top thumb faces down, bottom thumb faces up. Good, keep going. Pull your belly button away from your spine, towards your spine, away from the mat. Relax your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your elbows high, shoulders down. How do we feel? Good. Now we're right back where we started. Bear, alternating toe tap at your diagonals. Here we go. Toe tap, diagonal. Tap your hands, diagonal. Now one of each, one arm, one leg. And then you begin again. Tap, tap, reach, reach, combine. Good. You can drop your knees and continue to do this with a little bit more support. You can hover and tap and low and then lift again. Find what works for you. Maybe you can stay hovered when your legs are tapping, but you got to drop to your knees when you reach those arms. You find what works for you. Good. Plank, hopper step to bear, plank, jump up into a squat, 2 kicks. Plank, bear, plank, squat. Press those palms back. Squat, lower, plank, bear, plank, hop up, squat, stand. Good. Then you can smooth it out. Squat straight to a kick. Grab your glider. You're on the edge of the mat, on that right knee. Glider underneath that left foot. Extending it all the way out to the left. Bring it back in. Your heel is your brake. And then pull it back up. Now hinge. Slide it forward. Pick yourself back up. Good, shoulders are out of your ears. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Back is flat. Glider. Off to the side. Step into your band. I'm going to lift my leggings up. Weights at the chest. Reverse your lunge. Pop your heel. Big step back. Stand up nice and tall. Pull your belly in away from your thighs. Elbows out. Weights into the chest. Pull, 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 pull. Resist. You're on your belly. Good. Arms at a diagonal. Right arm up, left arm low. Lift up. Bend your elbows. Right thumb down, left thumb up. Bring it all the way around. Good. I want you to keep your arms shoulder height, so don't let them sink to the floor. Shoulder height or above the whole time. This is another beautifully executed exercise that will help combat that rounded posture that so many of us have from working at a desk, sitting on our phone. Two rounds are done. 2 to go. Hovering in that bear, tapping your feet at the diagonals, reaching your fingertips at the top diagonals. Let's go. Knees stay low. That is what will activate your core. I know, you'll feel it in your quads too. Back is flat. We are in our plank. Plank bear, plank squat to the top of your mat. 2 kicks. I want your squats low. I want you to try to kick the opposite leg first. So whatever foot feels natural, kick the other one. Let that other one lead the way. Feels funky. Ground through those heels. Glide. wider. A little addition. Extend that leg out to the right. Hinge at your hips. Come into that front lunge. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Hinge. Rotate. Low, tail back. Elbow, inside foot. Woo! Get that band. Good. Right foot is moving. Reverse your lunge. Stay this low. Squat. Do it again. Stay low. Train tracks. Widen your squat. Train tracks right underneath the hips. Widen that right foot. Chest is proud. Hinge at your hips. It's control in the inside and the outside of that right leg. Keep distance away from that left foot. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Pull back, pull back. Whoo! On your belly. Let's go left first. Keep going. The hardest part for me is not engaging my glutes when I do this. Engage in your upper back muscles. Yeah, feel the difference. Now get your belly button away from the mat. Pull those thumbs together. Whew. One more round. One more round. Knees underneath hips, shoulders on top of wrists. Let's tap it out. Right leg, right hand. Good, right hand, left foot. Change. Now left foot, right foot, left hand, right hand, left arm, right leg. Change. Now right foot only, left foot only, right hand, left hand, a little bit of both. Left leg, right leg, left hand, right hand, a little bit of both. Pull that belly in, flatten your back. Whew! Plank, bear, plank, squat to the top of your mat. 2 kicks, and then get back down. Hopper step. Use that uncomfy leg. The foot you don't want to kick, do that one first. It takes a little bit more focus, a little bit more mind-body connection. Whew. Glider. We've got that small adjustment with that rotation in your side lunge. Drop your heel, that's your break. Opposite elbow. Good, send your butt back. Hips back, hips back. Press the eye of those hips forward. Whew. Get that band on. Slow and steady. That's the objective of this exercise. Train tracks, stay low. A little bit wider. Train tracks. A little bit wider. Good, heel is high. Left knee low in the lunge. Hips low in the squat. Thank goodness. On your belly for the last exercise before we cool it down. Good, I'm gonna take my mic off so you don't hear me huffing and puffing. Shoo. Relax your butt. Now is a good time for a drink. Grab your ball, grab your hand weights, light hand weights, 3 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds. Make your way onto your sit bones. Grab those weights. That ball is going to come towards the small of your back. So if you have high-waisted leggings on, right about there. So you're leaning back a little bit, not low. Lean back. Beautiful. Arms out, feet hip distance apart. Good. Instead of rounding your back, slide those shoulder blades down your back. Pull your heart forward, pulse back 8. Soften your elbows. Here's 4, 3, 2. When you sit up, hammer. When you sit up, hammer, curl. Belly button in, C-shaped curve in your spine. Here's 8, 7, 6, yes you can. 5, 4, getting ready to extend your right leg in 3, 2, 1. You've got 8 more like this. 7, push those weights away. 6, 5, 4, 3, elbows high. 2, hold back. Lower your heel, flex your foot, point, flex. 4, 3, 2, Hold your heel low, hover that leg. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Plant your right foot. Hammer, curl for 3, 2. Extend that left leg for 8, 7. Flat back. 6, C-shaped curve in that spine. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it back. Drop that heel. Out. Flex. Point. Here's number 4. You got 4 left. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Pulse. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Whoo. We're not done yet, but I needed that. Overhead press. Up, down. Pull that belly in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Keep your arms lifted. March. 8, 7, 6, 4. Chin off your chest. 3. Belly in. 2, 1. Pick up both feet. Lower those weights right in front of your shoulders. 4, 3. Straighten your legs for 4, 3, 2. You're done. Woo. Lower those weights. Remove that ball. Find a seated position. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Take your left hand, place it behind your back, palm out. Look up beyond the left shoulder. Extend your arms out to a T. Bring your head back neutral. Right thumb up, left thumb down. Rotate. Clasp your hands behind your back. Drive your knuckles down. Lengthen through your arms. Release your grasp. Left ear, left shoulder. Take that right hand behind you. Small of your back, palm out. Gaze beyond that right shoulder. Bring your head back neutral. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge at your hips. Elbows come in front of those knees. Lower your forearms. Maybe draw those arms out round your back, chin to chest. Two more breaths. Slowly crawl all the way up. Stack your shoulders, hips. Change the cross in those legs. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge at your hips, elbows beyond your knees. Maybe drop those forearms. Maybe extend those arms around your back, chin to chest. Roll all the way up. Place your hands behind your hips. Bring your feet to the ground. Reverse your tabletop. Good. Press your hips towards your heels. Lift those hips to the sky. Plant your feet down. Lower your sit bones. Cross your legs. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale. You're done.